Most definitely, man. First of all, I did self therapy. Down, I now prison myself in a house for a year. Like in 2020, from the whole 2020, I was inside there and staring out windows. I was so paranoid. I was hearing sounds. I was waking up with cold sweats. I was like, I don't know if you ever heard a man sleeping, just a tick out running. That's all I want you to do, bro. It ain't that much money in the world for you not to be right by people. Like I told you, when you before you went to jail and caught that fed time, when you was doing his little diddy bop in the streets hustling, the was selling it to grandma. Man, he was selling it to grandma back before he caught his fed time and did the rap.
He was telling grandma what?
Man, y'all go look at my grandma book, man. Like I just said, man, there's times I'll be Z'd out sleeping, I'll take out running. It was times like I catch anxiety in my sleep. So I wake up nauseous and I run to the bathroom and I be my stomach and everything. Cold sweats, freezing. I be like this.
So that incident kind of like sure for life. This happened before that, right?
Man, I catch seizures. Them got me catching seizures now. Yep, I catch seizures for the rest of my life. Them got me with they got me with anxiety medicine, and they got me diagnosed like paranoid. Like they got me with PTSD like that. Like, yeah, and it's so crazy. The doctor told my mama that she was like, he's not about to. She's like, he's not gonna be the same. She was like, he's not gonna be the same, and he gonna get even worse. You gonna think like he hate the world. Like he just don't, like you gonna think he hate the world. If he don't get treated and get help, it's gonna get worse and worse.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
Some people don't know when to be quiet. Let's be real. Some people don't know when to just shut up. Welcome back to the channel. Your time and attention is greatly appreciated. We're going to review and react to a few clips of why I think a few camps could possibly be coming down. And it's a few other reasons why I think so, just like extracurricular activities and surrounding circumstances and stuff like that. I feel like it's almost like that Chicago thing, OTF O Block, where they let the people feel invincible up until the point that the system couldn't take no more. We know there's a bunch of things surrounding that Cash Money empire from before they were mainstream in the States and global, to the tour bus with Lil Wayne. Now we're looking at this situation here with this person that claims to be Birdman's nephew. Now, they're not nephew by blood. The word on the street is that bro's his what they call that, god dad, or what they, y'all get what I'm saying. But he said, I only got one daddy, so I just call him my uncle. Birdman has confirmed it, but dude did an interview where he said a little bit too much. And y'all know how Bird is. When you get to talking too much business, or you challenge him on monies that's due to you, that he owes you, he gets mad and he cuts you off. I had an experience with Birdman. We had this little dude named Slim Jesus, and Birdman wanted him, Diddy wanted him. It was so many people that wanted this dude. But when he got on the phone with Birdman, and King Yellow recorded it, but he asked Birdman, what happened to Lil Wayne? Why ain't Lil Wayne blah blah blah? He turned down a deal. He hung up on Birdman. Next thing you know, all of our industry features went away. From Trader Truth to T.I., McConan, and just countless more. All because this person had a hold of the game. And in that game, it's not big as people think. One phone call can get you out of here. We're going to review and react to some clips of why I think this dude has marked himself and also why I think this guy will undo these camps single-handedly. All they needed was somebody on the inside, and they got everything else they want with the Ben 10 thing and the J Prince thing. And yeah, this one man is single-handedly gonna change a few companies and lives. Let's get to the content.
Now Birdman, if Birdman wrong, I want you to be a real and let Birdman know that. That's the agreement. I'm gonna sit on here and tell my dad a rat. If Birdman wrong, I want you to get on this and I want you to do the same gangster shit. Let Birdman know, man, you a fucking liar. That's what I want you to tell Birdman.
Your mom's still alive?
Man, my mama's still alive, but listen.
Ask your mom. You should ask your mama.
He don't want to say that though. I want you to sit here and look in the camera and say, Birdman, you a liar.
My dad, listen, was there a situation with you and my dad and the police? You might want to ask him.
Man, listen, we talking about my daddy. Listen, this is what we talking about right now.
Mama told on you, ratted on your daddy. Then
Show the paperwork. What the paperwork?
Now, Whack 100, he know he wrong for what he doing, but it's that puppet thing. That is Birdman's West Coast minion. That's what I call him, aka Rockface. But dude, Whack hopped on a live with 607 Unc, or a phone call, while Unc was interviewing this man. Now, how did Whack know he was interviewing that man at that time? Yeah, good question. Sounds like a lineup to me, with no valid paperwork. Now, if the mother's a civilian and this situation were to take place, she's not a rat. She's not a part of the game. She did not commit that crime or alleged crime or whatever that circumstance was to where she was with that party committing that offense and then switched on him to save her own butt. And let me run it back to no paperwork.
You got all these white sheep, and then you got this one who just like, man, that. I'm about to speak my truth, man. This what the going on around this. You see what I'm saying? And you got all these, man, this lies. So if it got 100 white sheep against this one saying it's a lie, 9 out of 10, everybody gonna believe these white sheep.
Right.
Like they said.
You said something else in the last interview, and listen, everybody was talking about it. We were talking about G Money, right? And like it was speculation that Youngboy took credit for unaliving him, allegedly, right? Now, after you saying what you saying, the internet now is saying like, okay, cool. Well, why did Youngboy take credit for it? That's what they want to know.
Good, man. All I'm gonna say is, man, listen. The who did Billy told that boy, man, yeah, go rap. Go rap now. Go rap now. Why you think when Homer was dissing, he ain't come out with no response right away? He wait till nigga, you know what I'm saying, all that to make it look good. Man, come on, that fool gazing, man. I'm trying to save you, little daddy, while you around this telling the world you did something when you know you didn't.
Now, he said he's the black sheep. Were you the black sheep before? Hold on, let me slow down. Pardon me. I should have started off the video with this. I told y'all that he's the alleged nephew of Birdman. But what happened was he was linked in with the NBA camp. Whatever happened with these guys happened. But it happened so hardcore to the point where Lil Homie was in a coma for a week. A week. They put hands and feet on this dude so bad that he was in a coma for a week. There's audio and video of his dad on the phone with Birdman, and Birdman ain't talking to the dad like he's a rat. He's not talking to that man like he's a rat at all. I'm sure if he was a rat, Birdman wouldn't even be talking to him. But he's on camera in this audio of Bird saying, yeah, we gonna make it right, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. And if I ain't mistaken, Lil Homie say, man, they were supposed to give me a meal. Then it got down to 100,000. I'm not taking 100,000. I'm gonna tell my story. I'm gonna tell what's really going on. So that's why you heard him say he's the black sheep. but he wasn't the black sheep until he started yapping so much. And he's one of those guys that yaps so much. I'm so gangster, so tough, to where you're like, you really wouldn't have to say it so much if you really were that. Period. That's how I feel about things. But his story, his truth is gonna get him checked on. And if I am mistaken, I seen a video from a guy named OG Murder that talk about he got ran out of the was it the Melphamine or some infamous project. He got ran out of there. And then the OG Murder said that, boy, speak on what you know, cause who you think your daddy ain't your daddy. You better talk to your mama.
If Youngboy watching this right now, what would you tell him? Look in the camera and tell Youngboy what
You said YB was
he watching right now. Little YB and Birdman, they're sitting together right now to just watch this whole episode. What would you tell him?
Boy, them 100,000, boy, you can stick them 100 up your ass. Boy, you can't buy me. Boy, you can't. Boy, listen.
You send your boy off your 100,000 to be quiet?
Man, listen. You can stick that 100,000 up your ass. I ain't none of that. I don't want it. Nigga, give y'all boys a chance to be right and be some stand-up dudes and be some solid dudes to admit y'all wrong and admit y'all ain't. Then you try me like a bitch. You really try me like a 100,000? What? 100? Me? Bezo got the bro flight. I'm talking about Bezo comes with the boat with his flight. Me, bro, 100. What the fuck is 100? Nigga, do you know how much my rent is?
I just told y'all. Come on, man. If I am mistaken, allegedly Birdman offered the family like $1 million or something because bro was really messed up. And in the beginning, y'all heard him say he's having seizures for life now. He wakes up in cold sweats. Come on, man. They beat nightmares into that boy. They beat the Freddy Cougar in that boy. He wake up throwing up. Come on, man. They whooped the Forrest Gump in that boy. He have dreams running to just run out the bed, I guess. And he's still running his big mouth. Little homie better polish up. Real talk. And just the mere fact that he's in these interviews letting people know these are the guys that did it. This is who exactly did it. This is why they did it. This is who they're affiliated with. And this is how they tried to atone the situation, therefore showing guilt. Come on, man. You really got to make this make sense. And what's so sick about it all? He's saying that he can't be bought. Well, why were you salty about the initial offer and not receiving it? Why are you running on these platforms, trying to book these interviews, but you can't be bought? They're buying you for your story. But the thing is, he's not worried about the people around him, near and dear. These people play games that some people aren't ready for. And they do it really sneaky to the point where we'll leave you here, but we'll take your prized possession. Knock on wood, allegedly. Anyways, if you made it to this point, say I made it. I do want to thank you guys so much for being here. It means the world. I'm out. Peace.